What a beautiful day we have here in Southern California right now. Finally not cooking me on my shoots. So friends, welcome back. Today we are in a really nice Bronco. Specifically, this one is built in the old school style. It's a 1977, but before you notice and ask why it doesn't have the closed fuel door, the client was sentimental about the year 77, but since we have a large fuel tank and don't support the dual tanks, didn't need two fuel doors, and he actually liked the earlier version. So there you go. It is the 85th Icon Bronco to be built. This truck has a lot of nice little nuances and details, which I'll walk you through. But let's start with the easy stuff, mechanical. We are running the current generation 5-liter aluminum fuel injected Coyote motor as found in the current production Mustang GT. It makes lovely sounds, tons of torque and horsies. Exhaust on this one is our restrained exhaust, so it's a little bit less obnoxious than our rowdy exhaust. It is, of course, made by our buddies at Borla. It is TIG welded and mandrel bent stainless steel. We also update it with titanium catalytic converters, and we shall continue to do so until Ford in their wisdom decide to do an emissions certified crate Coyote, which we would really welcome. So there's that. We also run a charcoal canister and a sealed fuel system. Our fuel tank is made here in California, and it is a nice thick gauge steel, powder coated, baffled with a in-tank pump and a rollover valve. I don't think I've ever covered the tank in detail before, but there you go. It's made by a cool company called Transfer Flow, mostly known for like fire trucks, ambulances, RVs, sort of what they call second stage manufacturing for the big OEMs. Tranny on this one is the AOD Ford automatic with overdrive. And of course, we're running our beloved Atlas 2 twin stick shift on the fly part-time 4-wheel drive 2-speed transfer case. Axles are by Curry Industries. We have high pinions. We have a overbuilt fine spline equipped 44 in the front, Dana 60 high pinion in the rear, running the optional ARB front and rear locking differentials with a dedicated air compressor. And of course, we're running the standard equipment Icon Sport brakes by Brembo, so 6-pot front, 4-pot rear, Hydro Boost assisted with a Willwood Master. Fox Racing coilover adjustable suspension, our sport suspension package is what we call it. Eibach coils and tunable sway bars. Long gone are the horse and buggy leaf springs, and no, nobody misses them. The ride and performance dynamics with our coilover. Our Morrison chassis has no peers. It's a big part of what really elevates our vehicles to like the next level up, or at least in our own minds. Hopefully a few of yours. Let's talk cosmetics. This is painted in Alaskan blue, quite a nice blue metallic. It's vibrant, but it's not obnoxious. We did the unique body design package harking back to what Ford did back in the day with stickers, but we did it in paint. And we took some liberties here and there in detailing it, changing the width of some of the stripes and how they terminate, but that's all done traditionally in paint underneath the clear coat for a seamless finish. And I really like it. It's becoming pretty popular. We actually have another blue one, old school, in the works. Different color combo, but is doing that similar tritone situation on the body panels. We also did the Ranger trim package on this one, it being old school. It has the Wimbledon white insert in the front grille with the chrome surround. And we did the Icon spare tire carrier assembly, which gets your spare off your body so it's not rattling around like cray cray, and it accommodates a larger wheel tire package. We sell that tire carrier assembly on the site, applicable for stock chassis. It's been a very popular, much requested item, and it works out real nice. And it's rock star stable. It's not woogie doogie doogie doogie, and it's got our little lock pin to hold it out at 90 degrees that then you manually lift when closing. Nice adjustable latch with little rubber pads to keep it nice and taut. Again, it being old school, we ran the stock style exterior rear view mirrors and door handles. And yeah, that covers the outside. Wimbledon white for the hard top and trim. Moving on to the interior. Again, Wimbledon on the dash, Wimbledon on the column. We did the Alaskan blue on the two-spoke stock style steering wheel. And then we machined a nicer, more detailed horn center button. And then we interlay a spun pewter Icon lizard in there. We're running the old school rubber brake and gas pedals, running column shift with our own dress-up kit for turn signal, tilt, hazards, transmission controls, all that good stuff. Of course, our dash, our manufacturer, but appears stock, but in-dash AC, higher quality, honest steel, escutcheon bezels, marking lights, wipe, wash, fan, vent, and temp. And it's the same switches and wiring harness, by the way, that you'll see on the new school. We just change all the touch points to give it a different vibe. Client requested that we hand wrap and stitch the factory plastic dash in the blue leather, and I'm not mad that he asked for that. I think it's a very nice detail. He also wanted the new school visors just because, well, they just work a hell of a lot better than the old ones. Either the ones we use or the dead stock ones were even more limiting. Of course, the self-dimming powered rear view mirror. It's a wonderful product, just one of those subtle little nuances. We did the seat belts in a nice charcoal gray to pick up the nifty leather on the seats. So this leather, all the leather in the truck, is from a company called Spinnyback. Very nice, expensive, but super nice. Thicker than most for automotive upholstery, but it lays and skives really nicely. And then we did their magical weave on the inserts for both the door panels, cargo panels, and all the seats. You'll notice we did interesting weave that combines the gray that you see on the powder coated seat hardware, console, and other interior trim bits and pieces. And then we added in Wimbledon white to that, as well as a lighter blue. And yeah, I think it came out really cool. It's nice and firm. You don't slide around at all. Just the nature of the backed weave holds you in place. It's kind of nice. We still have our seat heaters, 2-stage carbon fiber blankets built into both front seats. The rear seat is the tuck and tumble and removable 2-passenger rear bench, also with 3-point belts. Carpet on this truck, it's a color we haven't used too often, but perfect for this combo. It's kind of like a blue gray heather situation, and that's the German Hargarten square weave that you see us love and use again and again and again. And that is hemmed in the same blue Spinnyback kind of dark blue leather. No window tint, very clean, timeless, and classic is the vibe for this truck. We have the elevated audio with the Focal K2s with separates, and they're in the front, and they're also built into the rear cargo panels. Door and cargo panels, of course, have those nifty lit spears that still make me clap or giggle internally when I see them. So we've got a nice low output glow at night, and then a high output glow that complements the dome lights for really good visibility in the interior. when either you rotate the headlight knob full counterclockwise or when your doors are open. Speaking of when your doors are open, this truck has the ever so popular, almost never not present on an Icon, amp research lit powered steps that really make a world of difference for comfortable ingress egress. And what else? We got the reverse camera. I think that's it. Pull over and give you a little tour of the interior, and I will feature yet another one of the incredible craftsmen that are coming to the Icons of Design charity shop-in show. So see how good those steps are? It just makes it so much easier. Such a nice detail. So yeah, the factory did this as an available package when the trucks were new, but it was tape and they sun dry and shrink and crack and peel and they kind of suck. But the flow of it's actually kind of neat. So we started thinking about it. So we changed the width and the offsets, but it's still very close to stock. And like I said, it's all pink, so it's under the clear, nice and fluid. It's the only place we brand the old school Broncos on the exterior, so it keeps it somewhat under the radar and chill. All right, so I'm going to feature another craftsman who's coming to the Icons of Design event. So it's a family-run store, multiple generations. They're located right near my shop in Chatsworth, and it's called Silver King. So they make serious, beautifully made silver jewelry, belt buckles. I'm so not a bracelet guy, but they loaned this for me to show you today. And I must say the weight of it feels super cool, but I don't know. I'm not a jewelry guy. I'm more of a watch guy, but whatever. They even make the belts, and they're just such lovely people. Fair price point, wide range of products for men and women, and money clips and earrings and traditional jewelry, traditional Indian style, some Mexican style, some early American. So I think you'll appreciate him. So look him up if you can't come to the event. Otherwise, we hope to see you at the event. And wait, two more kind of. I've personally made about 25 jackets that I'm bringing to the event to sell. So I might sell this one, I haven't decided. And then these boots, my buddy Brian, the boot maker, the brand's called Roll Club. I think I've talked to you guys about him in the past. Such a good craftsman. And my buddy Nick at Horween sent this horsehide for us, and then Brian hand dyed them. So this is a really good example of Roll Club's boots quality and customization. He does a little off the shelf, but mostly it's made to measure, but he'll be at the event making to measure. So come on down, iconsofdesign.org. On November 19th. So it's sponsored by Haggerty and William Henry. William Henry makes kick-ass watches and knives and jewelry and man stuff. And Haggerty insures most classic cars in this country, including most Icons. Great people. Their new garage social is a beautiful space. It's very kind of them to host our event there, where we're going to have pretty much all of the top custom car goobers like ourselves displaying their latest and greatest, along with about 50 vendors selling you all of your holiday shopping needs. Everything is privately held, creative, driven, visionary, independent brands, and it's everything from furniture to shoe wear to jewelry to home goods and apparel and on and on and on. Tons of cool stuff. So we really hope to see you there. If you do come to the show, I'll be running around like a chicken with my head cut off all day, but please make a point, stop, introduce yourself, say hello. I love meeting peeps. Iconsofdesign.org is where you pre-buy your tickets. November 19th from 9 a.m. till 4 p.m. And lucky for you, this is the last Icon video that you will have to endure me endlessly promoting my charity event. But thank you for allowing me to. Charity is very important to me. It's called Go Campaign and incredibly impactful. And I've been with Go now for over a decade and have witnessed the impact uh, everywhere from LA to Tanzania. So, no BS, very efficient, very impactful charity run by wonderful people. So, thanks for your time. Thanks for your attention. Kind to yourselves, kind to the planet, and we'll see you next week.